Oh my god. There's no way this just happened and no one else talk about this video. Because frankly, none of us could have prepared for this. And the most unfortunate thing is that we're too late. But after you discover this, your life will never be the same. It all starts with Kevin Hart's career. Now, if you watch the Netflix special, it talks about him being on the East Coast, the trials and tribulations that he had to overcome, then transition into LA. Decided instead of just dreaming about being famous, he'll be around people that are famous, and as a byproduct will achieve his dreams. And it happened. The connections he made along the way that made him become one of the most funny people in the world, which his ticket sales reflect that exact reason. But there was a connection he made that none of us could have ever seen coming. A connection that's worse than Diddy, even though Kevin Hart was in those videos. This one goes way beyond that. And now the question is, what are the repercussions he's going to face because of this?
At the end of the dinner party, Seinfeld came walking out. He was like, "Nobody go anywhere.
Look at this.
You guys are in for a treat. Tonight, we're gonna have some brick oven pizza."
Oh my god. It makes sense, but we wish it didn't. And the sad thing is that it came out of nowhere. Because once you see this, your life will never be the same. And you won't even know who to trust anymore. It all starts with Kim Kardashian's career. The way that she came up, a lot of people feel as if she doesn't deserve the position, especially because of what her mother did behind the scenes. But most importantly, it's because people feel like she didn't have any skill, regardless of which side you were on. The money, the fans, the TV show that everybody watches, the idol that every girl looks up to. Most importantly, the legacy that their family was able to establish. And throughout the years, she built connections with the most famous people, the most wealthy people, got into relationships. However, this relationship could be the single reason that we witness a downfall of everything that she's worked so hard to establish, because we all thought that the photos with her and Diddy were weird. Nonetheless, we could have never imagined that Epstein was also included. Oh my god. This is why 99% of people can't stomach this. You thought her cheating on her marriage was bad? Then don't watch this. It all starts with Ariana Grande's career. What we witnessed was something phenomenal, something that most people don't actually get to achieve. The money, the fans, relationships, and connections she was able to establish. Someone that starts off as a background character, transition all the way over into where she made diamond hits, coaches people, and became a TV star. Everything was going great for her. That was until this happened. Because more and more as the time went on, started to slip up, started revealing more about herself that we had no idea about. As celebrities go, the way they're portrayed makes them seem angelic, can't do wrong, a spotless image. But when cameras are off, they're a completely different person. What if this entire time, all the accolades that she achieved weren't even her?
No wonder Ariana Grande looks like a completely different person. This used to be her. Now she's thinner than ever, sickly pale, and fans are seriously concerned because the Ariana we see today looks nothing like the girl we met a decade ago.
Oh my god. There's no way this just happened and no one else talk about this video, because what just transpired was one of the most horrific things that we've ever seen. And what's even more devastating is how this single video changes the way that I think about everything. Now, it all starts with Kevin Hart's career. He was able to achieve things that we've never seen before. Him going from East Coast to West, learning from the best, and now became the top-selling comedian in the world, where he transitioned into movies. And it seemed like every year that passed, he got better and better, made connections with the best. But then everything changed, because the more he grew in popularity, the more we started to see through the cracks, started seeing him off camera, and not who he portrays to be. So then we witnessed Cat Williams completely expose everything about him, everything that didn't make sense, and we patiently waited for Kevin Hart to actually give his response, and finally he did. Let me just look at this.
You always respond positively to the Cat Williams situation.
In 15 years in Hollywood,
Oh my god. Please tell me this is not true, because if it is, we all were fooled. And the sad thing is that after seeing this, I don't even know what to believe anymore, or who to trust. Now, it all all starts with Kim Kardashian's career. Sure, some people will say the way she came up was immoral, but regardless of how you slice it, what she was able to achieve after taking that and running with it, to the TV show that all the girls watch, to being the role model that all the girls look up to the accolade, the money, the brand, the connections, she established it all. Not to mention, raised the bar for attractiveness. That was until this happened. Because her relationship with Kanye slowly started to dwindle, declined, regressed. And we started to notice things pop up with Kim. It seemed like she wanted to try harder, achieve more things. But she tried to promote something that could single-handedly devastate everything.
I think we're living in the Black Mirror episode where Kim Kardashian convinces all of us to get Neuralink. What am I talking about? A week ago, we saw Kim Kardashian sobbing that she didn't pass the bar exam, which, I mean, she was using ChatGPT for her assignment, so a fork was found in the kitchen.
Oh my god, it finally happened, but it came out of nowhere. And the sad thing is that after watching this, I don't even know what to believe anymore. Now it all starts in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's career. What we got to see was him to transcend, not only to go into the CFL, but pivot all the way to the WWE, where he and his dad worked alongside each other for a brief period of time, but took that and ran with it, because then he became a champion, a belt holder, but didn't settle there, went and transitioned all the way into movies, where he's had a very successful career, from the money to the fans. The brand that was established. It almost seemed like there was nothing he couldn't do, but what he did is the reason why we were all so devastated, because this video finally leaked that shows who he really is deep inside, not who he portrays on the cameras.
My name is Roy, and and for the most evil invention in the world contest, I invented a child molesting robot.
Oh my god. Single-handedly one of the most horrific things that we've ever seen. And the sad thing is that it came out of nowhere. But after watching this, I don't even know what to believe anymore. Now it all starts with Will Smith's career. Oddly enough, from him to go to rap, get a couple diamond hits, and then transition into TV shows. Then in Fresh Prince, transcended into movies. Blockbuster superstars. Some of you claim that he's not that good. Some of you believe that he is amazing. Regardless which one is which, he achieved it. But something started to happen. We started to notice a decline in Will Smith's actual personal life. From what happened with Jada to what he did to Chris. Seems as if the list kept going on and on. But if you go back to his beginning of his career, there was an interview that came out. He exposed something that we all thought could happen, but most didn't. And this shocked everyone. I mean, just look at this. Right here. Oh my god. There's no way this just happened and no one else talk about this video. Because what we just bared witness is one of the most horrific things that we've ever seen. And the sad thing is that it came out of nowhere. It all starts with Cat Williams. Cat Williams is the type of person where he says what he wants to say. Doesn't care who is offended. A huge part of why he got famous in the first place. However, on occasions what we see is that Cat Williams goes too far. What he said about Michael Blackson, what he said about Wanda, what he said about Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, and Cedric the Entertainer. All with different reasons. But this time he's gone too far. Because instead of him just attacking an individual person, he went after an entire group. One that's recently coming up. But where the name originally originated, no one could have ever expected. Said that the whole thing was calibrated, was intentional. But we didn't find out until after the fact.
We knew that transgenders was going to be a thing. It wasn't because I was a prophet. It's just I had gotten so much information